In today's video, we're going to be renovating this infamously bad data viz, focusing on the average height of males in a few countries. So let's dive in. At first glance, it doesn't look too bad, right? But the more you look at it, the more data viz faux pas you begin to notice. First off is the truncated y-axis for bar charts. Whilst there are some exceptions to do this for line charts, it is never okay for bar charts. It masks the true height of the data points and makes the relative difference between them seem larger than they actually are. So here's a tip: if your data points touch the bottom of the y-axis, don't truncate them. This is perfectly demonstrated here with this viz. In real life, the Philippines data points feet wouldn't start at 1.5 meters. Yet here in this data viz, they do. It confuses the audience as it makes the Philippines data point visually seem 3 times smaller than the Netherlands data point, whereas it's only 12% smaller when using the metrics. Another issue is with the stereotypes representing each country. The Netherlands wear clogs, Americans are all fat and dressed like skaters, Canadians are all lumberjacks, all English people wear suits and bowler hats, all Indians wear dhotis and dastas, and Filipinos wear yellow t-shirts? Actually, they seem to be the only normal ones here, apart from being 3.5 times smaller than they actually are. The visual stereotypes are bad for 2 reasons. Firstly, all of the different shapes and colours interfere with the audience's ability to read the data properly. Secondly, stereotypes are harmful and not true in the slightest. The blue background is not helping the viz in any way either, it's just extra visual clutter getting in the way. Lastly, the title isn't very helpful. Who's looking down on who? Sure, the taller people might have to look down on the shorter ones, but it could imply that being taller makes you superior, which clearly isn't the case, and anyone who thinks so is super insecure. So how do we renovate this viz? First off, let's fix an easy item by removing the coloured background. It wasn't helping anyone. Now let's remove the visual stereotypes. We can still keep a bit of visual flair by keeping the male icons, applying a consistent style, and having their heads represent the country flags. It's now visually consistent with a visual pattern the audience can learn and follow quickly. Sure, we could turn these purely into bars, but this is data viz renovations, not data viz minimalism. Plus, I'm assuming the target audience for this viz is pretty casual, so we still need to make it slightly fun and engaging to look at. Then let's tackle the biggest issue and make the y-axis go all the way to 0 and adjust for country data points so they reach the bottom. And as we only have 6 data points, we can scrap the axis altogether and directly label them to reduce the visual clutter further. We can add the imperial values to appeal to a wider audience. Lastly, let's change the title to better inform the audience as to what they're looking at. Ironically, titles are often overlooked by data viz creators, even though it's the first thing the audience will look at due to the visual hierarchy, as most Western audiences will start on the top left and move across. And there you have it, we've gone from this particularly bad data viz, given it a renovation, and learnt a few data viz tips along the way. If you have any bad data vizes you think could do with a renovation, let me know by clicking on the link in the description below and by filling out this quick form. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Check out the other videos on this channel, it really helps us out. Till the next time.